YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Man, shout out to y'all, shout out to the gang, shout out to my viewers, you know, shout out to anyone who's watching my videos. Y'all are real ones, bruh. It makes me happy, it gets me lit, it makes me want to keep uploading. But nah, for real, man, y'all make me want to keep grinding, and we got a long way to go, so I appreciate it. And with that being said, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. You don't want to miss out. We're uploading build videos, we got build reviews, we got different builds, and then we're going to be going through all the Pro Toon builds position by position. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to be doing next. So like I said, turn post notifications on, stay on the lookout so you don't miss out on that video. It's going to be a fire one. We got a lot of content coming out. But yeah, man, we got a new build today, one I created myself, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. So today, position, we got a shooting guard, height 6'6", weight 208 pounds, wingspan 6'7". This build was inspired by Klay Thompson. I was kind of trying to make a build to like fight against the L2 cheese, and I think this build is pretty fire. It's a two-way sharpshooter, but when y'all see the build, it's low-key like it's a two-way sharp, but y'all gonna see the build kind of nice. But let's go ahead and hit continue and get into the attributes. Y'all know prime Klay Thompson was different, so y'all already know what's about to pop up. We're gonna hit continue. So close shot, we got 74. This upgraded with something else. I don't really know what it was, but it's kind of cool to have it. Klay Thompson don't really play below the rim too much. I wasn't trying to make Klay Thompson exactly. I was trying to make like a Klay Thompson build, and we ended up making like a souped up Klay Thompson. So 74 close shot, driving layup 62. I understand it's really low. That's cool though, because we got the 80 driving dunk to pair with it. I really like this. I wanted to get, originally I had 73 driving dunk with 91 steal, but I don't spam square, and I don't think you need that high of steal on this game anyways. So I kind of went down with it to an 85, and y'all are going to see that later on, but I went to an 85 just because, like I said, I feel like you don't really need that much steal on this game. And we got an 80 driving dunk, going to get you some good dunk animations. 40 standing dunk, well 41, going to be able to get the LeBron dunk package, I think. But for anybody who's complaining about having 40 standing dunk, here you go, bro. And then we got 45 post control. This upgraded with something else, so we have it. Now on to the shooting, the biggest part of the Klay Thompson build. You got 89 mid-range, fire. Going to be shooting the lights out. 92 three-pointer. Now y'all are probably wondering why you got such a high mid-range, such high three-pointer. Like I said, I was trying to make Klay Thompson, but what will happen is you're going to cap break three-point up to 93. That's going to get you limitless range. Then you're going to cap break mid-range up to 93 also, and that's going to get you set shot specialist on Hall of Fame. And it's just, bruh, this build's going to end up being so crazy because you're going to be able to shoot from limitless with limitless gold, and then you're going to have gold Deadeye and Hall of Fame set shot specialist, bro. Shooting the middies and shooting from three ain't gonna be a problem, bro. You'll be able to fade, you'll be able to dribble pull up, you'll be able to shoot the three from far. You get takeover, the build is gonna be crazy. Now on to the free throw, we got 79. So you rec heads, don't be mad at me, don't be hating on me. I gave y'all some free throw, and what would this build be if it had no free throw? Like all this shooting and can't make a free throw, gotta have the free throw. I know it's not a lot, but it's something. Now on to the playmaking. We got 68 pass accuracy. Now hear me out. I understand this is very low, but this will work. The reason I know this will work is because I have 67 on my 6'4" point guard. I played every game mode with that build and have no problems passing the ball. I promise you. So you can get away with the 68. I have a 67, like I said. You can get away with the 68. If you want to lower this down to 67 and put it on something else, be my guest. But I went with the 68 just because we had the extra points. Ball handle, we got a 77. Now, originally I had a 75 because you unlock a lot of animations with 75. But I wanted strong handle Hall of Fame because with all those animations, you're actually going to be able to dribble the ball a little bit. And I want you to be able to get your own bucket while being able to handle the ball. Just some, not too much, but being able to actually handle the ball and create a 3-pointer or drive to the rack. That's why we got the 80 driving dunk, bro. With the high shooting, the high dunking, this build is going to be crazy. And then you get the 77 ball handle. You get some really good animations, I promise you. And to pair with that, we got 75 speed with ball. Now I went 75 speed with ball so we could get silver lightning launch. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. Tier 1, max +1 on lightning launch to get gold. With the animations you get with 75 ball handle alone, and you got 77, but with 75, you can get some good animations. With the gold lightning launch, bro, the build is going to be moving. Then you got a 93 3 ball, a 93 mid-range, and an 80 driving dunk. The build is crazy. Now let's get into the defense. One of the other crazy parts of this build. So you're going to get 60 interior. I understand it's pretty low. I wish it could be higher, but it couldn't. I had to sacrifice something. But you're going to get 92 perimeter. I think 92 is perfect. It just seems like 92 and up all feel the same in my opinion. But on 92, you're going to get gold challenger, gold on ball menace, gold pick dodger, and gold immovable enforcer, bro. You're going to be able to box people with no problem. Like, that's for sure. And then you get to pair with that 92 perimeter defense, 85 steal. So you're going to get interceptor on gold and you get glove on silver. Now hear me out. If you don't want to put your tier 1 max +1 on speed with ball, you can put it on glove and have gold glove, bro. Or if, listen, this is where y'all gotta, this is where you gotta think deep. You got a 93 3-pointer, right? Take your tier 1 max +1, get Hall of Fame limitless, bro. It's gonna make this build crazy, dog. Like, it's so much you could do with this build. And y'all already know I make these builds very cap breaker friendly. So if you got 5 at least, like I said, put those 5 to mid-range 3-pointer. And if you got more, you're just gonna be able to make this build better and better, bro. And once again, I'm not telling y'all to make this build exactly like this, but you could take this build and use it as a template to make your own. That's what I would suggest doing, but this is a fire build and I do make it cap breaker friendly, like I said. But if you don't have cap breakers, the build is also made good enough for you to be able to use it exactly how it's intended to be used. Now, after steal, we get a 68 block. Why would I not give this defensive build the best defensive badge on the game, high flying denier? Most reliable badge on the game. You gotta have it, bro. This is gonna take this build over the top. You're gonna be able to box people, get steals, and smack their shots off the backboard. But then you go to the offensive end, you can handle the ball, you can shoot from anywhere, you can shoot any type of shot you want, and you can get past your defender and dunk the ball. Bro, the build is crazy. Now, on to the rebound. You're gonna get 70 offensive rebound, bro. Now, I usually don't put offensive rebound on my builds, but it's so cheap, and I had the extra points, it's like, why not? But you could take this down to 60 if you would like. You also get 55 defensive rebound, which you could take down to 52 if you would like. And you can put those points somewhere else. But I put it on rebound because this is how I was trying to make it. Like I said, a souped up Klay Thompson. 70 offensive rebound. You're going to get box out beast silver and rebound chaser, bro. It's going to make the build really, really good. Like, this build can be used in every game mode. Now, on to the physicals. You're going to get 87 speed and 87 agility. Now, I understand a lot of people are going like 95, 96 speed on these builds. Bro, 87 and 87 is perfect. You're going to be fast. You're going to be moving around the court so quickly with no problem, bro. Like, it's going to make this build very good on both sides of the, or defensively, it's going to make this build very, very good because you're going to have the high perimeter, the immovable enforcer, and the speed and agility to go with it. You're going to be boxing people, bruh. Now, strength, we got an 85. Bruh, it's like you're strong. You're going to be able to box people. Like I said, you get immovable enforcer on gold. You get strong handle Hall of Fame, and you get brick wall silver, bro. You are the perfect 2-guard, bruh. You're literally the perfect 2-guard. Last but not least, we got vertical at 67. I did this just so, honestly, so I could get aerial wizard, and so I made sure I could have high flying denier and posterizer. You get some good dunk animations with it here also, but the attributes on this build are crazy, bro. Like I said, I was trying to make a Klay Thompson build. We ended up making like a souped up Klay Thompson, and this build is just fire, bro. We're gonna hit continue and see what shades we get. But yeah, it's a fire build, bro. I like it a lot. But you're gonna get Dan Margero, Lou Dort, and Derek White. bruh, I don't know how we keep getting Derek White on all these builds, but y'all love Derek White apparently. But you have built a two-way sharpshooter, fire build name. You guys let me know in the comment section how you feel about this build. Is it fire? Is it trash? I made this build how I like it, and I think it's fire. If you think it's trash or you don't really like it, tell me what you would change on this build to make it how you would like it. Like, let me know in the comment section. Don't just say it's trash, because I'm gonna come at you. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just come at you. I'm gonna say some crazy stuff. I'm gonna be real disrespectful. But let's have a discussion in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this build and where you would put cap breakers, or what you would do different on this build. Like I said, I think it's fire. With that being said, grading this build A to F on it being Klay Thompson. Sadly, I'm gonna go A minus, just because it's a souped up Klay Thompson. So I can't say it's exactly Klay Thompson. It's a souped up version of Klay Thompson. Now, being able to use this build in all game modes, A+, bro. You got ball handle. I know it's not like the maximum ball handle, but you get really good animations. You got ball handle. You got a crap ton of defense, and you can shoot the lights out, and you can finish the rock. Bro, the build is crazy. The build is literally crazy. A+, bro. You can take it to the ones. You're gonna be able to box anybody. You're gonna be able to handle the ball and get your own bucket. You can take it to the twos. You can play the one. You're gonna be able to box the L2. You're gonna be able to box ISO. You can take it to the threes. You can play the 2 or the 1. Pass accuracy is a little low, but it's gonna work. I promise you it will work. You can play the 1 or the 2, and you're gonna be able to guard ball, and you could go in there with 2 lockdowns, bro. Like, this build is gonna make every lineup very, very annoying. You could take it to the 5s, and you're the perfect 2 guard, bro. And you could play the 3. Like, you are literally the perfect teammate with this build, bro. This build is fire. Like I said, you guys let me know how you feel about this build in the comment section. And if you made it this far into the video, you're such a real one. You are such a real one. I really appreciate you. Like I said, man, you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post noties. I appreciate you all. That is all I got for you guys today. Like I said, be on the lookout. We got more builds coming. We got more reviews coming, and we're going to be going over all the Pro Toon builds by position, putting them in a tier list, and you don't want to miss out. But like I said, that's all I got for y'all today. I appreciate you all. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.